The U.S. Supreme Court on Thursday ruled against the Trump administration's efforts to end the Obama-era Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program, declaring in a 5-4 opinion that the 2012 initiative was inappropriately terminated by the Trump administration. The court's decision comes nearly 3 years after Trump announced he was terminating the policy, known as DACA, that has protected more than 130,000 Texans from deportation since its inception, the second highest total of any state after California. As of December 2019, there were about 107,000 Texans with DACA permits, according to federal statistics. Trump's reason for ending the program echoed what many Republicans, including some in Texas, said when it was enacted: immigration law is under the purview of the U.S. Congress, and that former President Barack Obama exceeded his authority when he initially enacted DACA. The program has provided a legal shield to hundreds of thousands of immigrants who were brought into the U.S. as children. It was open to undocumented immigrants who came to the country before they were 16 and who were 30 or younger as of June 2012. The program gave them a renewable, 2-year work permit and a reprieve from deportation. Chief Justice John Roberts wrote in the opinion that the justices did not consider whether the program itself was legal when implemented in 2012, but instead they considered whether the Trump administration followed proper procedure when it ended DACA. We address only whether the agency complied with the procedural requirement that it provide a reasoned explanation for its action, he wrote. Here the agency failed to consider the conspicuous issues of whether to retain forbearance and what, if anything, to do about the hardship to DACA recipients. Roberts joined the court's more liberal justices in the majority opinion, while Trump's appointees, Justices Brett Kavanaugh and Neil Gorsuch, sided with Justices Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas. On Twitter, the president responded to the decision by asking his followers if they had the impression that the Supreme Court doesn't like me. He also tweeted that the horrible and politically charged decisions coming out of the Supreme Court are shotgun blasts into the face of people that are proud to call themselves Republicans or conservatives. He later added that as president, he was seeking a legal solution on DACA rather than a political one. The Supreme Court is not willing to give us one, so now we have to start this process all over again, he tweeted. Immigrant rights groups and Texas Democrats immediately cheered the decision. This is a major win for both individuals and families who have spent years fighting for justice, the Paso-based Border Network for Human Rights said in a statement. In light of unprecedented economic and health inequities facing our Black and Brown communities, this victory illustrates progress towards more inclusive and pro-immigrant policies.